And tonight, here in New York, the Empire State Building is lit up in purple and silver, honoring the life and legacy of Her Majesty. The Queen visited the top of the building in 1957. That was one of 3 times she visited our city during her 7-decade reign. And for many people, the Queen's visits resonated in a deeply personal way. CBS 2's Dick Brennan, live on the East Side tonight, outside the British consulate. Dick?
Yeah, Maurice, and right now at the British consulate, there is a makeshift memorial. You can see flags and flowers. People have been coming by and paying their respects. Some were even praying. And we've been speaking to New Yorkers, and at least one person said, you know, it wasn't like she was just the Queen of England. It was more like she was the Queen of the world. In fact, some we spoke to even got emotional.
I think she reminds a lot of us of our own grandmothers, and, you know, I lost mine, and so I think a lot of people join me in that emotion.
Laura Von Holt says Queen Elizabeth was a constant in everyone's lives.
There's always been a sun, there's always been a moon, there's death, taxes, and Queen Elizabeth, and now that's gone.
Von Holt was visiting the Queen Elizabeth II September 11th garden in Hanover Square, which memorializes the British victims of the 9/11 attack. The Queen dedicated the garden when she visited New York in 2010.
I lost my father and my aunt in the towers, and this garden was put together by a small group of people with support of Queen Elizabeth.
For Jonathan Egan, it's a special place he can go on September 11th.
This garden means so much to my family and a lot of other family members that were affected by 9/11.
All through the years, the Queen made visits here. In 1976, Mayor Abe Beame gave her a key to the city, and the Queen toured Bloomingdale's and made a visit to the Marsh Jamel Mansion in Washington Heights.
When the Queen came here back in 1976, I was very young.
Afuya Preston was about 6 years old and on the invite list with her grandmother to attend the event at the mansion, and they rehearsed
over and over again how to hand the Queen a beautiful rose and to curtsy. We did it for hours, for weeks.
But when the big day came, little Afuya was nervous and security was too tight.
I couldn't get to her, and I think my grandmother was a lot more disappointed than I was.
And looking back now, Preston admires how Queen Elizabeth lived her life and wishes the royal family well.
They are just like us, and they have been through so much, especially now, the more and more you see. And I hope Charles does a good job. I think he will.
Some of the well wishes here you see, "Thank you, Your Majesty," and a photo of the Queen. Another one says, "You will be missed across the whole universe," and that certainly does include New York City. And we can certainly expect that this makeshift memorial will be growing in the days to come. We're live on the East Side. Dick Brennan, CBS 2 News.
People felt they really knew her, Dick, knew her personally. Thanks so much.
Sure did.